In this video, we're going to give you an update. I'm going to give you an update on the Mets 2023 draft picks, and it's a major update for you, which I've not been able to give to you for the last 2 days because I've been so busy with the Mets big league team. And I expect more prospects coming on here for me and you to discuss that they will be acquiring from other teams when they trade Tommy Pham and trade Mark Canha, amongst possibly Justin Verlander and or both, and or Max Scherzer. So we're going to talk about the 2023 draft in this video. I'm going to read you from MLB.com. This is a major update. Headline: Mets signed 20 of 23 picks in this year's MLB draft. Now, a couple of things you should know. All the players are now reported to the Florida Complex League, and you'll see I got a picture of the entire group. So this is excellent news to see them all there. I will continue to do draft picks for you until we are finished. Almost finished with all the 20 picks. All right. Below in this article is a list of every player drafted by the Mets. Each club had until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, July 25th, to come to terms with its draft selections. If a player has exhausted his collegiate eligibility, he can sign at any time up until 1 week prior to the next year's draft. Draft and file picks: high school and junior college players selected after the 10th round who attend a 2-year college after the draft can sign with their selecting team for up to $250,000 up until a week prior to the following year's draft. Players drafted from round 11 on do not count against the bonus pools unless their signing bonus exceeds $150K. Any amount over that total will count against the pool. The total bonus pool that the Mets had was $8.4 million. We'll just leave it at that. MLB rank was 21. All right. Here is Colin Houck. He's the number 1 pick, and he's 32nd overall. Shortstop from Parkview High School in Georgia. His pick value was $2.6 million. His signing bonus was $2.7. Houck is 18, was named the 22-23 Georgia Gatorade Baseball Player of the Year after leading Parkview High School to the Class 7A state finals in 23. The Lilburn, Georgia native batted .487 with 8 home runs, 50 RBIs, 16 stolen bases, and posted a .587 on-base percentage. On-base percentage this past season. The number 12 prospect according to MLB Pipeline, the number 21 prospect according to Baseball America. Houck became the 4th ever player from Parkview High School selected in the first round of the first-year player draft, joining 12-year veteran outfielder Jeff Francoeur, all-star first baseman Matt Olson, and infielder Josh Hart. The 6'2", 195-pounder is also a 3-star quarterback recruit and received several offers from Power 5 programs after throwing for 2,189 yards and 24 touchdowns during his senior season. Prior to signing with the Mets, Houck was committed to play baseball at Mississippi State. Quote, "It's a dream come true for sure," Houck said at Citi Field after signing. Something real quick about Houck. We do not have a updated prospect list from MLB.com. We will get that sometime in August, because obviously with the draft and with the trading deadline, it's going to get moved. But according to SNY, they said that Houck is the Mets' second best prospect behind Kevin Parada, the catcher. I would give you an update on Kevin Parada. He went on the IL with a sprained ankle. So who knows how long he could. I mean, that's a 2-week injury. To see how long it takes him to recover from that. The Mets' number 2 pick, he was 56th overall, and that's Brandon Sprout, right-handed pitcher from Florida. He got $1.4 million on the signing bonus, and that's about what the pick value was. Sprout, 22, was previously drafted by the Mets in the 3rd round of the 22 first-year player draft. The number 54 prospect by MLB Pipeline, the number 56 prospect by ESPN. Sprout was a second-team All-SEC selection in 23 after recording 134 strikeouts and 106 in 3rd innings, and held opposing batters to a .222 average. The Pace, Florida native struck out 28 batters in 4 postseason starts this year, including 14 over 2 starts in the College World Series. The Florida team went to the World Series. They went up against LSU. They lost to them. In 56 career starts over 4 years at the University of Florida, Sprout went 19-8 with a 4.27 ERA with 242 strikeouts. The 6'3", 215-pounder was the third Gator taken in the 23 first-round player draft. Joined outfielder Wyatt Langford, 4th overall, and right-handed pitcher Hurston Waltrip, 24th overall. Number 3, the third-round pick, 91st overall, Nolan McLean, who was a two-way player, was a DH pitcher. He got a signing bonus of under $800,000, and he got the pick value, $747,000. The Mets intend to let the athletic McLean continue as a two-way player now that he signed onto the organization. He will pitch in relief and serve as a DH to open his pro career. At another number 3 pick, and this is 101 overall, Cade Morris, right-handed pitcher from Nevada. He got the signing bonus was at the pick value. He got $666,000. The Mets agreed to terms with Morris on July 15th for his exact slot value, according to a source. The number 4 pick, the first number 4 pick the Mets got, was 123rd overall, and that's Wyatt Hoople, right-handed pitcher from UNC Charlotte. He got under the pick value of $500,000. The Mets agreed to terms with Ewing on July 15th on a slider. Walpole on July 15th on a slightly underslot deal. They miswrote this, according to this, screwed me up. But in the meanwhile, please subscribe to to the Prospect Hut. This is a compensation. This was for Jacob deGrom. This is their third 4th round pick at the 134th overall. They selected A.J. Ewing, a shortstop from Springsboro High School in Ohio. He got above slot. He got $675,000. The Mets agreed to terms with Ewing on July 15th on an over slot deal. Another compensation pick in the 4th round that they got for Chris Bassett, 135th overall, Austin Dresser. Hopefully I get his name right. People sort of warn me. He's a right-handed pitcher from Missouri. The Mets announced on July 14th they had signed him. Number 5, the number 5 pick overall, 159th overall in the draft, left-handed pitcher Zach Thornton from Grand Canyon University. They signed him under slot at $350,000. Mets announced July 19th they had signed Thornton. Number 16, 186th overall, right-handed pitcher from Illinois Jack Winninger. They signed him on July 14th. At round number 7, 216, the Mets signed Noah Hall, a right-handed pitcher from South Carolina. In the 8th round, in the blue corner, 246th overall, the Mets selected Boston Barrow, a shortstop of Capistrano Valley High School in California. Barrow signed for $700,000. He signed way over slot. The pick value was $192.9 thousand. He signed $700,000, so they really have a lot of plans for him. Barrow is an athletic shortstop with an advanced approach that belies his age as a California prep star. He has the tools and instincts to remain a shortstop long term. Quote, "It feels definitely like a dream come true," Barrow said after signing. "You put a bunch of hours into the game, you see it all kind of fall into place, and it is awesome." Number 9. In the round number 9, 276th overall, Mets signed third baseman from Maryland, Nick LaRusso. In the 10th round, the Mets signed and selected 306th overall Christian Prejean, a catcher from Stetson. At number 11, 336th overall, they signed from UNC Wilmington, Brett Banks. Okay. Now, in the 12th round, we're going to talk about a couple of players that did not sign with the Mets. In the 12th round, the Mets selected right-handed pitcher from Virginia Tech, 306th overall, Brady Kirtner. He did not sign. I will not do videos on the players that didn't sign with the Mets. At number 13, 396th overall, the Mets signed right-handed pitcher from Elon University, Ben Simon. In the 14th round, the Mets signed at 426th overall from Jefferson High School in Florida, right-handed pitcher John Valley, and they signed him. At the 15th round, the Mets drafted and signed 456th overall and he's a right-handed pitcher from NC State, Justin Lawson. In the 16th round, the Mets drafted and signed Jake Sotelo, 486th overall. He's a third baseman from St. Charles East High School in Illinois. In the 17th round, the Mets signed and drafted 516th overall Bryce Jenkins, a right-handed pitcher from Tennessee. And in the 18th round, the Mets drafted 546th overall Gavin Jones, a left-handed pitcher from White Oaks High School. He did not sign. He did not sign with the Mets, and he's from Texas. In the 19th round, the Mets drafted 576th overall right-handed pitcher from LSU, Christian Little. He did not sign with the Mets. He's the third player the Mets did not sign. And finally, in this video, in the 20th round, the Mets selected and signed 606th overall in the draft, 606. Kellen Clark, an outfielder from Mississippi State, for a signing bonus of $150,000. So here is your list. 20 out of the 23 players the Mets selected in the draft signed contracts, and they have joined the Mets organization. And I will have separate videos again on these players once I am able to get, and some of these players will be top 30 players. Houck will be, Sprout will be, I would assume a few others will be. Let's go through the list again just to give myself an idea. Sprout will be a top 10 guy, a top 30 guy. I would assume Nolan McLean will be. And I'll let you know. We'll go through it and we'll talk about it here. And again, I thank you for watching the Prospect Hut. This channel is doing really well. Please subscribe to it. We'll have more stuff on prospects, more stuff on all the players in the minor leagues. I have a long list of players that have not gone through yet. That's going to keep me occupied and you occupied watching. And thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to the Prospect Hut, and I'll see you later.